Hi everyone, I'm Mindfulness Coach Diane Yeo, and I'm so excited that you're joining me for my free 4-week series called Living in Love, Not Fear. I've been waiting for this day, and I'm really excited that we are going to gather together. Doesn't matter where we are in the world, but we're going to gather together and really train our minds to move from fear to love, to really cultivate that love within, to find more peace within, and to share it with our friends and family, to share it with our coworkers, to share it with strangers on the street. This is what creates impact in our world, and I'm so grateful that we're doing this together. So each week, I will have a guided meditation for you. You can choose to use that if you like, or if you have your own meditation practice, keep doing what you're doing. That's fantastic. And then each week we'll have a topic that we are going to practice and explore together. So we can get started today. So today I want to talk about, first of all, the power of meditation, because it is proven that it changes the way we think. It does take our mind that's constantly busy, and a meditation practice, it does still the mind. That's the gift of it. It will purify our thoughts. It will clear stresses from our nervous system. So that's a big piece of it. Most people's minds are quite active and they're going nonstop. And an untrained mind is either focused on the past or the future. And in our society right now, it's very fear-based. There's so much fear. We're seeing it in the media and everywhere. And sometimes it can take hold. It can take hold of us. So this is a practice where we're going to practice being present. Being present with what's real, with who we are, and then cultivating that peace within. Because when you and I were born, we were present, right? Little babies are not worried about the past or future yet. They are very connected to their full potential. And it's like our mind's like a little computer. We're very present and we haven't picked up the stresses yet. And then as we develop an ego, we start developing beliefs. We learn most of our beliefs from our parents or whoever raised us, and then from our school, from media. And we start to pick up all these beliefs about who we are and what life's about. Some of the beliefs are very positive, and that's fantastic. And some are limiting and more fear-based. The beauty is, with a mindfulness practice, you can take your computer and you can delete the data. You can delete all those limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. And that's the beauty of this. It's not about fixing thoughts. It's not about fixing who we are. It's about making a choice to step back and be the observer, to really get to know who we are, to really get to know what's going on in our mind, stepping back and being the observer. An eyes closed meditation practice will help us do that. So figure out what time of the day works for you that you might want to do the meditation for the next 4 weeks. Maybe it's in the morning, afternoon, evening, when your whole day is done. But commit to a time. And it may change as you go, but pencil it in and make a date. I love the quote from Marianne Williamson, "Love is what we're born with and fear is what we learn." It is so true. So essentially what we're doing with this mindfulness practice in the next 4 weeks, we're unlearning. We're unlearning and letting go of those belief systems that no longer serve us. And we're actually going back to our true nature. So what I'd like you to practice during the week, and I'm going to do it as well, to be very aware of what kind of thoughts you're thinking. Are they more love-based? Are they kind? Are they filled with gratitude? Or are some of them more negative? Maybe there's a lot of judgment, or maybe there's fear. If you notice the judgment and the fear, the negativity coming up, there's no need to push or judge those thoughts. It's simply being aware and curious. Because when we push and judge, we're actually shining the light. It's to stop and pause. Just let the thought be, and then bring the focus inward. Use the breath as an anchor and a guide to bring your focus back inward. Be aware of any negative thoughts you have towards others or yourself. And maybe in that moment of awareness, you could choose to think something loving or kind to yourself or that person. And remember that we're all human beings on this journey. We all have stories. We all have a past. And when we can approach this with more compassion and understanding, that's what creates connection in our world instead of separation. We are one consciousness. It doesn't matter what color we are, what sex we are, how old we are. That is so irrelevant. We are human beings. We have feelings. We have gifts to share. And so let's do that together over the next 4 weeks. So practice and have fun with this. And we'll see where this goes, and then share it with your friends. It's contagious. Love and peace are contagious. So spread it wherever you go. And I look forward to connecting with you next week. Take care.